Hello student, today I am going to teach you a new thing. So in today's class we are going to learn that how can we add stylish icon in our web document, right? It is not adding picture to your document, it is separate type of font which is known as stylish iconic font that we can add in our web pages so that it will look more attractive and the web page will be lighter than comparing if you add picture to it, right? So let me start. So we have to download those fonts from the Google. There are many free stylish fonts available and also some paid version. So we are not going to work with the paid version, we will simply download the freely available stylish font. So to download those font, first we have to access the Google, right? And from the Google we have to visit this website. Let me show you this link from the Google. So just write down this link in your notebook so that you can access this link: https://fontawesome.com/v4 small v4/. This is the link that you have to type exactly in same way in your Google browser. If you do so, then this page will open, right? And you can see it is written here font awesome, right? So the iconic font and CSS toolkit, this thing you can download from this website. This is open source free tools, right? You can download and add in your web page, right? So I will just go and click here, get started, right? So they will show me that 1535 free icon and another 7020 icon with pro, that is you have to pay for this, right? So we will be going through this free icon. Let us use the free icons, right? So you can see our latest version is available, so but let not use the latest version, we will go with the old version, right? See, to go with the old version we will just go and click here, no thanks, I will just stick with the font awesome 4. This is the oldest version, right? So here it is. So now what we need to do, we have to download the files, right? So here is the file that we have to download. So this contains the CSS file, right? We have to first download the CSS file. See from where we will get the CSS file. See, I will click the download folder and I will go for the old version. Now you can see here the file has been downloaded in my download folder. This is the file. So I will now move this folder, right, to the document, to the folder. The folder name is font. So here, this is my HTML document. In this HTML document I am going to add this icon. So first I will paste it over here. So you can see this is the font awesome folder, but this came in a zip format. Can you see the extension name? zip. I will break this, right? So it will take some time. Now you can see after I have broken the file, so this is the zip file. Let me delete the zip file. So I have deleted. Now this is the folder. So inside this folder I have this many files, right? These many folders are inside this. I have the files. I will just copy all of these folders and files and I will put it over here, right? You can see outside the folder, right? So now I will delete this blank folder. So nothing is kept inside this blank folder. So now you can see here I have all the folder. This folder, all these folders were inside that zip file. So I have collected all the folders from that zip file, that is this file, which I have downloaded from the website. This is the download option, from where I have downloaded a zip file and I have unzipped the folder, that is the zipped folder, and from there I have got all these folders. See, this is CSS folder. Inside this CSS folder I have two files, right? And this is the font folder, right? So this is another folder. All these files are needed, right, to work with the stylish font now. And this is available free. All those files are available free. I have just downloaded all those ready-made file. Program is written there in those files, right? I will just call those program and use those stylish font in my web page, right? So now you can see here. So this is the link I am going to call the external CSS which I have downloaded. Now from the location, from the CSS location, this is the location, right here. You can see CSS folder which I have downloaded. I will add these files. Let me add. Now here I am going to add the file. Which file? Let me first add any of this file I can add. Let me add font awesome min.css. This is the latest version, right? So this is the latest of 2 files. So I have added the CSS file, right? Now all the CSS program that is written inside this CSS file, I have not written, somebody else have written. I have downloaded and add it over here, right? That you can see. Now here inside the body I have to call the class, right? So see, now I will go to search the icon. So from where I will get the icon? If I write here, now you can see font awesome icon. So just let me show you from where you will get the icon. So remember the name of the link. From here you will get the icon, https://fontawesome.com/v4-icons. From here you will get the icon, free icon, right? So let me get the icon from here. First I will add this icon, address book. So let me click over here. Now see, I will just copy this code, right? I will copy the code and I will paste it over here. Okay, so now let me check it how it appears. So you can see, right? Now instead of li, if I use h1, and if I want to get it at the center, I can write the center. So it will appear right at the center, right? It will appear right at the center. So inside you can see opening heading tag, closing heading tag, and I can also write something inside the heading tag. Let's see, I will write hello student. So I have written hello student inside the opening and closing heading tag, and you can see what I have done over here. I have used the class selector, right? In the class, this is the user defined class that is defined in this CSS file. So this class is defined in this CSS file, so I am just calling it, right? So it's a method of using. So I have not written the CSS, I have just downloaded in front of you. I have downloaded this CSS file from the open free source, and that I have added linked with my document inside the head, and inside I have taken a heading tag. Inside the heading, using the class selector, that is also simply written over here. What I have done, I have just copied it from there, and you can see class already I have mentioned. This is class selector, and these are the class, and this class has been defined in this CSS file, right? And another attribute that has been added over here, that is a true attribute that has been added over here. Let me show you how it appears. Now you can see this is how it appears. You can also increase the size. How? Simply if you write here style, that is I am adding internal style, font size, let's say 120 px. So by doing this you can simply increase the size, right? So let me add another font style. So let me move back, and you can see there are so many styles, all are freestyle. You can add any of those. So which font will I add now? I will add, let's say, this one, right? This one. So just go and click here, and just you do one thing, copy this thing, class and attribute. So I have just copied the class. Attribute is already written over there. I will add the class. See, class I have added, and I will change the class. Now a new class, user defined class, you can see, right? And this class has been defined, or you can say this class has been declared inside this font awesome.css, right? So if you go here, and this is my document, if I go and refresh over here, you can see the icon changed, right? You can use multiple icon. So I have taken two h1 heading. You can make it, you can change the size also. I will make it now 100, right? Smaller. So second one will be smaller in size. Now I will do one thing, I will take another style. Let me show you another style. There are so many styles, you can use any of the style, right? So I will be using this one. Let's say, yeah, this one, briefcase. So see, now I will copy this one, briefcase. You can see, I will just go and change here this one, briefcase, right? Now let us see how it looks. You can see briefcase. I hope you have understood how you can use this iconic style. So this iconic style are formed by the CSS only, okay? But we are not writing the CSS code, okay? There are somebody else have written the CSS code, and they have uploaded the CSS code in the server, right? We are just using those CSS code. How that is to be used, I have shown you. Just go and access this website, download the CSS code from the download option, right? And the CSS file which you have downloaded, these are the CSS files. You can see in my folder, first I have to unzip all the folders. Here are all the folders, and inside this CSS folder we have two CSS file. So this is the updated file. You can see font awesome min.css. That file I have linked using the external method of applying CSS. You can see this file name I am accessing through my document, and all the CSS code are all the classes of free icon that has been declared over here. Now we can see from this link I can access any free font, right? Any free stylish looking font icon, right? I can access from here, and I just have to copy the class name, and that class name I have to write over here, and this class name has been already declared. So just by calling through any given HTML tag, I can access the CSS code that is written here, and that will affect to our document. You can see, you can use in your document stylish iconic look font. These are all font, right? But these are CSS font. So I hope you have understood how to use this stylish looking icon in your document, and thank you for being patient and watching this lecture till to the end. And if you have not subscribed this channel yet, please do subscribe this channel, so that I will be encouraged to prepare more such video. Thank you.